Shwedagon Pagoda, a landmark in legends of Yamashita's buried gold. No visit to Myanmar is complete without standing before the Shwedagon Pagoda. Rising above Yangon, this golden monument has watched over the land for more than 2,500 years. Sacred, powerful, and timeless, Shwedagon Pagoda is not only a place of worship, it is also a silent witness to centuries of history, conflict, and legend. Shwedagon Pagoda. Historical significance. Located on Singuttara Hill, west of Kandawgyi Lake, Shwedagon Pagoda is the most revered Buddhist site in the Union of Myanmar. According to tradition, the pagoda enshrines sacred relics of the Buddha, including strands of hair. From an early structure measuring just over 8 meters, the pagoda has grown into a towering monument, nearly 110 meters high, covered in hundreds of gold plates. At its summit, the stupa is adorned with more than 4,000 diamonds, including a 72-carat diamond that crowns the monument, lost treasures, and early accounts. Throughout history, several sacred objects associated with Shwedagon Pagoda have been lost. During the Portuguese period, the legendary Damazidi bell, one of the largest bells ever cast, was taken from the pagoda. While being transported, the bell was lost when the ship sank in the Bago River. Historical accounts also mention 2 massive golden Buddha images, each weighing several tons, which were similarly lost during transport. These artifacts remain missing to this day. Modern research perspective. According to ongoing independent research by Professor U So Thane, modern scientific techniques may offer new ways to study these historical mysteries. Methods such as soil anomaly mapping, remote sensing analysis, and magnetic surveys are being explored to identify possible locations of buried or submerged artifacts. These investigations remain part of academic research and historical study. British colonial period. During British colonial rule, there are accounts suggesting attempts were made to access Shwedagon Pagoda's precious materials through underground tunnels. Local history credits Maung Hatao Lei, a respected figure, with preventing the loss of the pagoda's sacred gold and treasures during this period. World War II and Yamashita's gold legends. During the Second World War, Japanese forces occupied large parts of Southeast Asia. As defeat became inevitable, legends emerged claiming that military units buried valuable supplies and gold to prevent them from falling into Allied hands. Some local oral traditions suggest that Shwedagon Pagoda was used as a landmark during these wartime activities. Village testimonies collected after the war mention locations such as 1. Kandawgyi Lake, 2nd areas north of Shwedagon Pagoda, 3rd Phiat-thu Yinpiyin, and 4th the Phiat-thu Hlutto compound. It is important to understand that these claims are part of wartime legend and oral history, not confirmed archaeological evidence. Scientific methods used. This documentary presents a research-based approach to examining these claims. Using remote sensing techniques inspired by NASA satellite analysis, researchers study. 1 satellite image data analysis pointed to buried gold areas north of Shwedagon Pagoda. 2 satellite image data analysis pointed to man-made earth feature change areas north of Shwedagon Pagoda 3. These data are compared using Google Earth overlays, contour mapping, and 3-dimensional subsurface modeling. The focus is on understanding historical land modification and on treasure-buried areas for recovery. Results and interpretation. The analysis suggests areas of man-made disturbance north of Shwedagon Pagoda. These findings support the idea that the pagoda may have served as a geographical reference point during wartime operations. If any buried materials exist, they would remain the cultural and religious property of Shwedagon Pagoda and part of Myanmar's national heritage. Conclusion. Shwedagon Pagoda stands as more than a monument of gold. It is a landmark of faith, history, and unanswered questions. Some stories are written in records. Others survive as legend. Between them lies the work of history, to question, to study, and to remember. This documentary presents historical facts alongside clearly identified legends. Viewers are encouraged to approach all claims with critical inquiry and
Thank you
respect
very
for
much.
cultural heritage.
Have a good luck.